Now that you mention it, it actually was positive here too in Mexico because the problem with 2K2UM is that when it came out, we already know that in Mexico there's a lot of piracy.
Hmm.
So you would see 2K2 Magic Plus
Everywhere.
cartridges in every corner of the country.
Hold on, what's Magic
So
Plus?
when
It's a bootleg version that has infinite powers, and
uh,
there's been like so many
infinite bars
variations.
and
Yeah,
they go on feuds because if you guard cancel blowback, it is forbidden. If you
and
do it, they're
yeah.
gonna hit you in real life.
Then after that, they had the Magic Plus, the version number two, which was really funny because if you press neutral CD, it will switch to the next character. Like if you had Kensu and then Athena in second position, with your Kensu, you'll press CD and boom, Athena comes out blowing CD. So it will be really fun to play around with that stupid stuff. But yeah, it's definitely like they were all around. So there were like even like little pharmacy stores or drug stores or liquor stores will have like a machine with a pirated version of KOF with infinite supers.
Mhm.
So that's why it's very popular.
And even if you think that a game like that is just for having fun for a little while, it is a huge community and they do a lot of tournaments, playing with infinite bars and there are versions that they make like infinite combos or so,
uh,
and they do tournaments about that. So what I was going for is that when 2K2 came out, they didn't want to play it because it was expensive.
yeah.
So 2K2 Vanilla was pretty cheap at that time. So they didn't want to play it because of that. That happened with 13 also. So
And also,
when
go go
2K2 when 2K2 got rolled back, I saw that a lot of 2K2, well, vanilla players, vanilla top tiers, they moved into So it was really cool. But there are a lot of people playing vanilla on 5K. So and those people who play vanilla, they love vanilla. Uh, Trash talk about other KFs.
and
So
that's what I was
that's my
going.
feud with them.
That's what I was going because I remember that when 2K2 came out, apart from being expensive, the old school players were like, "Oh man, Angel has no infinite. Kim is not broken. Ah, no, I don't want to play it." That was also why they had their top tier. So KOF O2 Vanilla has a really cult culture going out for it. Like it's a very special game from the Latin American community. You've seen everywhere, and
It is a good
the,
game. It is
yeah, it is.
a
Yeah,
really
yeah.
good game, but the thing that they don't want to move on, it is a
Yes,
problem.
yeah. It's because in Mexico uh there's sadly still, I think it's less than before, but there's still a pretty big hate inside the community. Like they trash each other's favorite version and stuff like that. So it's like that's been going down as we speak, but they're still there. I think players need to learn to respect each other's opinion and try out games. And if they like it, yeah, you move from Vanilla 2 to 2K2 Why not? Then you can move back, etc. So less trash
And
talk and less more enjoying.
Yeah, it's kind
you
of
know
similar.
what?
Sorry, go ahead.
There are people has come into my stream and asked me what KOF was I playing, and I was like, man, this game came out 5 years ago. How would you not know this game? And it is really sad that they start trash talking about other games and people who don't know or like they are not really familiar with the saga. They don't get to know the other games, and just because a lot of people trash talk about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a similar issue. Like, well, I guess I'll probably get flamed for this, but whatever. As someone who used to play Smash, You know how like the Melee
Yeah.
players, the
Yeah,
game's
yeah,
almost
yeah.
20
I know.
years old, and people are still playing it like crazy. So that's how
Mhm.
you
Actually, 2K2 Vanilla, it gets compared often with Melee.
Yeah.
in Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Really?
could say it's kind of, it could be kind of similar, definitely. I think the vanilla O2 community, it's a nice community, and it's really big. It's like really underground. The thing is that, most of the events and stuff like that right now, because of the pandemic, are done online using Fightcade, which is, a platform that uses ROMs. So it's like, it's not actually supporting SNK or stuff like that. So it's kind of like why it has, like, okay, maybe it's not the best thing. Like, if O2 Vanilla came out for the PS4s and they did, events with the PS4, that means that we will be directly supporting SNK, because, we bought the game for $5, etc. And I think that will be great. I think if SNK brings a port of Vanilla O2 with online play, official one, I think people would be delighted, and I think it will be a really good thing for SNK to do in the future.
Oh yeah, definitely. The port over the legacy games over, like the
Yeah.
97
Mm-hmm.
and 2000 over.
Mm-hmm.
Those would have been good. So let's just say I'm coming to Mexico.